800,000 people commit suicide a year, and that's just an estimate. Can you imagine that? Every 40 seconds, someone tries to take their own life. Suicide is the second leading cause of death in the world. But what causes someone to commit suicide? Is there a gender difference, or what ages does it affect the most? There are many reasons someone tries to commit suicide. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, depression increases suicide. When someone is dealing with depression, suicide thoughts are at a higher risk, and when not getting help for it, it can lead up to suicide. Another reason someone tries to commit suicide is family history. When someone in your family is dealing with suicidal thoughts, it could influence the person to also have those thoughts and committing suicide. Another reason for committing suicide is mental illnesses. When having a mental illness, not getting help for it, not getting treated for it, it could lead up to committing suicide because of feeling hopeless and helpless, and the person doesn't know what else to do, so they turn to the easiest way to go by committing suicide. Gender differences. I was surprised for the gender difference. Women tend to have more suicidal thoughts than men, but don't end up committing suicide. Over time, women go to therapists, get help, they reach out to friends, family, but men don't. Men are viewed to be a man. They tend to keep everything bottled up until they can't no more, and that's what causes them to commit suicide. I was really surprised for this because I always thought women committed more suicides than men. But the thing is, men don't like to seek for help, and that's what increases the suicides for men than women. Also on the ages, I thought teenagers were gonna be higher, more kids trying to commit suicide, but that's not the case as well. According to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, middle-aged white men tend to commit more suicide. Like I said, I feel like they are more prone to commit suicide because they're too pride to come for help. Instead of asking for help and reaching out to someone, they tend to bottle everything up. And also, kids are more impulsive. So I thought that's why teenagers were gonna do it more, because they're more impulsive. But adults have more pressure. They have more pressure of work. They have more pressure of dealing with bills and their families and all these things that adults deal with, and they can't take it no more. So the easiest route to go is by committing suicide, and that's not the case. Yeah, so committing suicide affects so many individuals. It's the second leading cause of death in the world. If you are feeling hopeless, if you're feeling like you can't go on, please talk to a friend, a family member, anyone. Suicide is not the answer. But if you don't have a friend or anything else, please contact the hotline, and the hotline is 800-273-8255. It's a suicide prevention hotline. Just know that suicide isn't the answer. And thank you.